Your dog does not say, "I love you," not in words. Sometimes it just walks over, lowers its head, and rests it on your knee, or your chest, or the edge of your arm while you are trying to answer one last message. And then it stays there, not barking, not asking for anything obvious, just placing the weight of its head against you, as if that small contact explains something words never could. It can feel sweet, it can feel funny, it can feel almost unbearably tender. But why do dogs do this? Why does your dog rest its head on you instead of simply lying beside you? The answer is not just affection, it is comfort, trust, scent, communication, and sometimes a quiet request for help. Because for a dog, the head is where the world arrives. The nose, the ears, the eyes, the mouth, the breath, the attention. So when your dog places its head on you, it may be bringing one of the most sensitive parts of itself into your space, and that can mean more than we realize. The simplest reason is also the one most people feel first. Your dog may be seeking closeness. Dogs are social animals. They evolved from animals that lived, moved, rested, and survived in groups. Modern dogs are not simply little wolves in our homes, but they still carry a deep social need to be near the beings they trust. For many dogs, closeness is not abstract. It is physical. A shoulder pressed against your leg, a body curled beside your feet, a chin on your hand, a head resting on your lap. Touch tells the dog, "I am here, you are here, we are together." That may sound simple, but for a social animal, togetherness is powerful. It lowers uncertainty. It makes the world feel easier to read. It tells the body that it does not have to handle everything alone. So when your dog rests its head on you after a long day, it may not be making a dramatic declaration. It may simply be choosing the safest place it knows. There is also a sense story happening. To humans, a person is often a face, a voice, a name. To dogs, a person is also a cloud of information. Your skin, your clothes, your breath, your soap, your shoes, the outside world you carried home. Your smell is not background noise to your dog. It is part of how your dog recognizes you. It helps your dog know whether you are familiar, whether you are calm, whether something has changed. When your dog rests its head on your lap, chest, hands, or clothes, it may be settling into that familiar scent. Not in a strange or complicated way, more like a child leaning into a blanket that smells like home. Your scent may help your dog relax because it predicts safety. It has been paired, again and again, with food, warmth, walks, touch, routine, and protection. Over time, you become more than a person. You become a place the dog recognizes. And sometimes, resting its head on you is a way of arriving there. But head resting is not only about receiving comfort, it can also be communication. Dogs do not have human language, but they are excellent at using bodies. A head placed on your knee can mean, "Please notice me." A chin on your hand can mean, "Keep petting." A head against your chest can mean, "Stay close." A head dropped heavily into your lap may mean, "I am tired, but I still want to be with you." The meaning depends on the moment. What happened right before? Did you stop touching the dog? Did you come home after being gone? Is there thunder outside? Is the dog looking relaxed, with soft eyes and loose muscles? Or is the body stiff, ears pinned, breathing faster, eyes watching the room? The same gesture can carry different messages. This is why dog behavior is rarely solved by one simple translation. A dog resting its head on you is not always saying the same sentence. It is more like a sentence with missing words, and the rest of the body fills them in. Sometimes the message is learned. Dogs are very good at noticing what works. If your dog rests its head on your lap and you smile, talk softly, and stroke its ears, that behavior becomes meaningful. The dog learns, when I do this, good things happen. That does not make the gesture fake. Learned behavior and real emotion can live in the same moment. A dog can learn that placing its head on you brings attention and still genuinely seek closeness. In many homes, these little rituals become part of the relationship. The dog leans in, the human reaches down, the hand finds the soft place behind the ear, and both bodies settle. Over time, a simple action becomes a shared language. There may also be trust in it. Think about what it means for an animal to relax its head. The head holds the senses. It guides movement. It helps the animal respond quickly. When a dog places its head on you and lets it grow heavy, it may be allowing itself to lower its guard. Not completely and not in some overly romantic way, but enough to say, I feel safe with this contact. This is especially true when the body looks loose. The eyes soften, the breathing slows, the jaw relaxes. The dog may sigh, blink, or slowly sink more weight into you. That quiet heaviness can be one of the clearest signs of comfort. Not excitement, not begging, just ease. And ease is a beautiful thing to earn from an animal. But there is another side we should not miss. Sometimes a dog rests its head on you because it is not fully relaxed. It may be seeking reassurance. Dogs can lean into humans when they are uncertain, overwhelmed, tired, or worried. During storms, fireworks, travel, illness, or changes in the home, some dogs become more physically clingy. They may press their head against you, hide near you, follow you from room to room, or seek constant touch. That does not mean you should reject the contact. Comfort can matter, but it does mean you should look at the whole dog. Is the tail tucked? Are the ears back? Is the dog panting even though it is not hot? Is it trembling, pacing, licking its lips, or unable to settle? If so, the head on your lap may not simply mean affection. It may mean, I need help feeling safe. In that moment, the best response is often calm presence, a steady voice, a quiet room, a predictable routine, a comfortable place to retreat. And if the fear is intense or frequent, a veterinarian or qualified behavior professional can help you understand what is going on. Because tenderness should not make us ignore distress, it should make us notice it more carefully. So how should you respond when your dog rests its head on you? First, read the body. If your dog looks soft, loose, and content, you can enjoy the moment. Pet gently if your dog likes it. Speak softly. Let the contact be calm rather than turning it into a huge event. Some dogs love slow strokes along the chest or shoulders. Some prefer the base of the ears. Some simply want to rest without being touched too much. The best answer is the one your dog's body accepts. If the dog leans in, sighs, or stays relaxed, you are probably doing fine. If the dog turns away, licks its lips, stiffens, or moves off, give it space. Love is not only touching. Sometimes love is respecting the moment when the dog has had enough. What makes this behavior so moving is that it is small. It does not announce itself. It does not need a dramatic explanation. A dog simply comes close and places its head on you, and suddenly your ordinary body becomes a resting place. A knee becomes a pillow. A hand becomes an anchor. A quiet evening becomes a shared shelter. Maybe your dog is asking for attention. Maybe it is following a learned ritual. Maybe it is soaking in your scent. Maybe it is calming itself through contact. Maybe it just wants to be near the person who makes the room feel familiar. But whatever the exact reason, the gesture tells us something about the relationship. To your dog, safety is not only a place. Sometimes safety has a heartbeat. Sometimes it smells like you. And sometimes it is close enough to rest a head on.